cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
On the front lines, putting work in trenches, making sure our election, prepare for Armageddon, mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons, protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions, teaching the love they reflection. No matter what the complexion, we got a common connection, a part of God's hand selection, a shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice, battle demons every fight, short days and long nights, less sleep and more fights, more wisdom, more strife, telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite, I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price, so who ready to give their life, the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites, blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites, blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Outside, you in the crib, but the ball outside. I get it on outside, from the dusk to the dawn outside. So in the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawing outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This next caliber, you better be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the ball outside. I get it on I'm outside, and that's a definite. Cannonball, wrecking shit, excellent. Rhyme rocket bombing like the president. I remain strong, King Kong with the prevalence. I show you exactly what we do, that's how I represent. Hardcore, heaven sent, chain on, hella bent, throwing all black when they spot me like the leopard print. Oh, I got the praise in, shades on, made men, cause we put the work to stop the earth until it caved in. Walk strong, talk heavy, hold my own. You rock solid when we bout to leave the sword, the stone, nigga, we warriors. Hardcore, tracking the pride, to let the Hebrews speak, nigga, general eyes. And we talking super heavy, nigga, that's the surprise. With all scripture, street talk, word the captain the cod. Nigga, we blazing, ripping the mic with all facts, doing the knowledge to the max till we cracking the pavement. U.P.K. out of one West Harlem, nigga. We spring forward and they falling like it's autumn, nigga. Talking to all them niggas born in the mud. If you ain't feeling this, you call them love, and that's real. Oh, I get it, cat tie, war, they not of a kind. I get the order, then it's handle kind, not the one kind. Without a doubt in my mind, I'm finna stop and recline. Anybody that come against us, they probably resign. It's a war going on outside, no man to save from. I hate these niggas throwing shots, but can they take some? Christ says.
Preaching prophet of the Lord, gotta teach his people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West, till they bury. One West, one West, yeah, one they bury. I'm really for my people, y'all just playing games. I'm all about the truth, we are not the same. I'ma shoot it to you straight with a little slang. U.P.K, y'all finished, bitch, yeah, you know the name. Started on the streets back in '69. Read it in the record, now I want what's mine. Came up from the dust, now you see the shine. Ain't no cowards in my camp, all we know is grind. Preaching prophet of the Lord, gotta teach his people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West, till they bury me. One West, one West, one West, one West, one West, till they bury me.
What is verse 2 when it's game time? Shield of David, no game sign.
Nothing but truth that we bring to you. Change on the spirit, we breaking loose. Repent for your sins and from within. Become a new man and then you stand for all the people who need you. Damn right we gon' teach him. Cause the preacher man be lying, telling all them lies, but he still wants your ties for the new car he drives. It's not time that we wake up. Ain't no devil gon' save us. All we need is the truth. 144 in them boots. Preaching prophet of the Lord, gotta teach his people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil. We the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with a sword. Holy Bible, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West, till they baby be one West, one West, one West, one West, one West, till they baby be.
Buddha.
Look, I ain't the hardness. I'm a good soldier. My niggas is killers. I ain't gon' hold you. This shit is not for the weak. I already told you. They taught us to yak a rob. Watch how you approach us. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. When Babylon fall, the meat gon' inherit the earth. I never turn pussy. You gotta bury me first. I get the word from Cap. I'ma just go, yes sir. Please don't play with your life, or you'll get seriously hurt. Over my brothers. We doing numbers. You like to talk a lot, but you'll get humbled. Hey, fuck all my enemies. Yeah, cause they make a tumble. You gotta be disciplined. Can't do what you want to. Outside is a jungle. And I got the heart of a lion. I just did Hebrew Academy, tried through the fire in the heart of a crisis. Everybody wanna talk tough, but only a dummy and try us. They told me life about war, so I ain't gonna never stop fighting. I know that they fools, but I cannot pity them. Niggas is taking them lies too serious. All black everything, know it, but fearing them feds is watching. I gotta stay diligent. I gotta stay militant. Yeah, I know that I'm killing them. I ain't the hardness. I'm a good soldier. My niggas is killers. I ain't gon' hold you. This shit is not for the weak. I already told you. They taught us to yak a rob. Watch how you approach us. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers.
Check.
Blood of my
Y'all
brothers.
put a one in the chat. If y'all can hear me, put a one in the chat. If y'all can hear me,
Blood of my brothers.
we can get started.
This for the blood of my brothers.
Soon as this track ends, we can start. Soon as this
That's
class
double
gets
time.
track.
I ain't throwing no flags. They let they colors fly. I'm U.P.K certified. Follow the chain of command. We don't want cowards in here. Them niggas can stay where they at. Fuck what they saying, it's cap. These devils is hunting our steps, so I ain't leaving no tracks. I'm about the Lord business, I ain't playing with them, and I'm standing on that. I got my foot on their neck. I got the world in my hands. I ain't even breaking a sweat. You not even a threat, I'm a soldier. Head on a swivel, I'm always in motion. He move like a coward, cause real soldiers don't show no emotion. They just do what they supposed to. Yeah, it's the Lord's army. These niggas fall under pressure. I ain't talking about origami. We went to trials like we was fighting a case for manslaughter. I learned to yak a rob. I put these hands on them. It's crazy they had dropped sword after you would stand for him. He couldn't endure to the end. His cover is hanging in headquarters. Yeah.
Check. We good? I think we good. I think we good as we gonna get anyway. Make sure everybody in here tonight. Okay. All right, clap it up. Shalom, Yahweh by Hashem Yahshua Barakathum to the Akim, the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Alathum by Hashem Yahshua to the sisters. I'm preaching officer of 5,000 Zion Yalla, coming to you out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, under command of Jenny Hunter. We'll go out and teach this truth. What is the truth? The truth is the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Indian are the chosen children of the Most High. You understand? In 2025, there's nothing more imperative than us waking up to the truth and knowing who we are. The so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Indian, we call ourselves after all types of names that are in the earth. But none of those names are biblical. You understand? These classes are designed for us to go and look into these scriptures, look into these records. The Bible is a record book, all right? The Bible is a record book compiled of letters and history that's all about a specific bloodline, specific people, a specific history. And because of the distorted mindset of all the other heathens that are on the earth, they have sought out to make sure that that history is never brought out. And why would they do such a thing? Is everybody's supposed to love everybody. The truth is nobody loves the Lord's chosen people. You understand? Nobody wants to follow the words that are actually in this Bible, because if they did, they would understand the framework in which all things happen. And that's us as Black, Hispanics, Native Indians being on top of all the other nations. The other nations read the Bible and they have to flip it. They can't leave it alone. They can't just read the Bible and understand who it's for, the history of it, and what it all means in these times. They have to take it and flip it, because if they leave it like it is, it changes their position in the earth. We ask the question every weekend: raise your hand if you want to change position with Black people or Hispanic or Native Indian people. Guess how many people raise their hands? Nobody. No one wants to change places with us. Right? They want our ideas, they want our inventions, they want our spirit, they want our designs, they want our charisma, they want our style. They like how lively we are. They like our dances. They love our history. They love all those things about us as Black, Hispanics, Native Indians. But if you ask them in present day would they want to switch positions with us, and the answer would be no. Why? Because they know we are a destroyed people. And they make sure of it. They make sure that the truth of this Bible never comes out, man. I want to get into a topic tonight, and we're going to talk about the history. Tonight is the history class all across the school in I.S.U.P.K. So I'm going to get into a little bit of history. And my topic tonight will be our past cannot become our future. Our past cannot become our future. And I was just thinking about a lot of trials and tribulations that we go through as a nation of people, and our history in itself, in this empire. We're taught that it starts with slavery, right? As Black, Hispanic, Native Indian. If you go to any form of education in this empire, they have us thinking that our history starts with us getting off slave ships. That's it. You ask them, well, how is there anything else that goes on past that? And it's rare that you'll get an answer. And with us not having the answers that we need, we go into things like Egyptology, we go into Islam, we go into all type of religions and all type of, gimmicky things that are in the earth, because we don't know our history as Black, Hispanic, Native Indians. Like we are taught to put those things away and not acknowledge those things of how we live from day to day, okay? But I want to go into it tonight and talk about our past cannot become our future. So if I were to ask everybody who listen tonight, imagine your past. for a brief moment in time. I want you to close your eyes, right? And I really want you to think about the questions that you had in life. Close your eyes and think about the different questions that you had in life. The who, what, when, where, and how. And if you're in this classroom, when you close your eyes and you think about your history and where you come from, the things you've been able to fight through, the things you had to overcome, the different conversations that you had to have with somebody, those difficult times in your life, then those things that you've gone through, that we've all been through, has allowed us to be in this present day. So I will ask you, in going through those things in your past, would you want to bring those things to your future? I'm gonna give y'all a second to answer that. The things that you've gone through in your past, do you want to bring those things to your future? I'll give y'all a second to think about what I'm asking. The things that you've gone through in your past, do you want to go through them in your future? Y'all put yes or no. Yes or no. And depending on how you answer this question is what and it's going to determine which direction I go through with this class. Shalom Star. What's up, Breeze? Somebody give me a yes or no. The things that you've gone through your past, is it something you would like to go through in your future? Right here. You don't need that.
Like I'm seeing some no's in here.
So I'm seeing a lot. I see. I see. Yeah, I see a lot. So, what is it about our lives today? I asked one of my young precious ones this question last night. I said, "What is it about us today that we're so drawn to the negativity of this earth? What is it about us that if I were to post something negative on the internet, I have over 1 million views, right? Have views and comments. Soon as there's a fight, or some type of disagreement, the cameras go up and the views and the likes go through the roof. But when I asked about our lives and do we want to go through those things, and we say no. Like common sense says, nah, I don't want to go through those things I've been through in my past. Like the sister said, my past is gone, right? But what is it about negative, like videos and negative attention, if I may, that we are so drawn to? Like it just pulls us up, Quadon. You know what I mean? We get into all the negative actions and negative things that we see from day to day, and it pulls us in. But we don't want to deal with the history of the life that we've been through. But why is Black, Hispanics, Native Indians? I'm not just gonna say that. Why are we so drawn to all the negativity? You make a positive rap song, nobody hears it. You make a rap song about Lululemon and spinning and get in there and dog food and the whole goddamn globe go crazy behind that, Quadon. You tell them that Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the greatest people that's on the face of the earth, they look at you like you're crazy.
It's a lie. It's that then they'll try to include everybody else.
Right. So what is that? I'm compelled to think that the suffering is something that some people can look at and glory at. You can look at the suffering of somebody else and be like, I'm glad they're going through that. The suffering, the the pain, the hurt. These are all the things that we've gone through as Black Hispanic Native Indians. The loss of loved ones, family members, gang violence. Now, and understanding that we're drawn to that, I'm only concluding to one thing. All this come from Esau, man. All this come from the oppressor. All these things come from the Christian church. Because it wasn't so long ago when they used to string us up. They used to say strange fruit hung from trees. And the oppressor would have his children looking at us being strung from trees, man. You would have us getting hit with water cannons and we'll just sit by and watch it. The oppressor, they'll sit back and just watch and see what happens to us. I'm convinced that struggle, man, is such a devious thing, Quadon, right? Because it paralyzes you. You understand what I'm saying? You see somebody go through something that's traumatic. You don't know whether to reach out to them or just wait till they're okay. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's our lives of Black Hispanic Native Indians. We don't know whether to reach out to somebody when they're going through something or just be like, you know, I'm gonna give them some space that they need. When we have to understand what we're supposed to do as a nation of people, so we don't have to go back through our past. When you're going through something, we're supposed to have a brother or a sister that is there for you. That is not just being a bystander to watch you go through things.
So like it, sir, if I may.
Come on.
To answer your question, I think the reason why it's like that is because a lot of things that is wicked and negative is glorified in the earth.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going right back to where we started at. So the wicked are running the earth.
Right.
So if the wicked people are running the earth, the people who are in the earth are drawn to the same thing that the people that are running the earth is doing. Right. Like in 2025, we seen that, you know, the government is switching the I guess the what you call it, Department of Defense, to the Department of War.
Right. Right.
And why they say it sound more aggressive. It sound more active. It sound, instead of being reactive, they being proactive.
Right.
Proactive for what? The last time I checked, when they started doing the war on drugs and the war on terror, these were just all dog whistle words for the war on Black Hispanic Native Indians, man. I want to get into a few topics tonight that kind of talk about what we have to do to kind of break free of the past. All right. Let me get Proverbs 14 and 12, Baba Kushar.
Khan, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 12.
Go ahead.
There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Right. So there's a way that seemeth right. Right? There's a way that seemeth right unto a man or a woman.
Right.
What is this saying? Like, in your life that you live, there are things and decisions that you've made and you thought that you was absolutely right in doing so. Okay. That's without the truth. Right. And when I say the seemeth right, don't look at the person that you are now, because just like the sister said, that old you is gone. That's your past. I ain't talking about where you are right now. I'm talking about that old past. You thinking about the decisions that we all made, the sacrifices that we did not make, right, the selfishness that we had, the lying, the deceitful nature of being in this place, right? And all those things were happening to us and around us because a lot of us was selfish in a way. Right. We didn't understand sacrifice. We didn't understand brotherhood or sisterhood. Right. And because we did not understand those things, we only did what we thought was what? Right. Right.
Or what we thought seemed right.
Yeah, we only, yeah. You only listen, you only know what you know. You understand? You ever heard somebody say that? You only know what you know. So that way that seemeth right is us in the moment thinking about who we having sex with, who we're not having sex with, what type of drugs we use, what type of cigarettes, what type of cigarillos, huh? What type of car we would drive. You understand? You may have been a person like, nah, I can't drive that type of car. I need a Cadillac, DeVille. Huh? You could have been the type of person that said, no, I can't live in that type of house. I need to live in this type of house. I need a big house with the white picket fences. And you did everything within your power to get there, no matter who you had to step on or hurt. You ever hear somebody say you house rich? Well, because in our mind, there are some people that thought that just having the nice big house on the block and struggle in every other aspect in life that made you better than everybody else, because that was a way that seemed right. Going into that church, celebrating these holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, all these ways are things that that seem right to us at the time. Just really lock into your decision that, before learning this truth, what type of person were you really? What were you, the type of person everybody would love to be around? Love to be around for maybe the wrong reasons. Maybe you were the life of the party because you brought all the drugs to the party. You was the one spiking the punch, put on. Huh? Maybe you the one that brought all the hoes to the party. Or maybe you were the sister that knew all the handsome boys, handsome men. And if you said you was gonna be at the party, they knew a whole bunch of men were gonna be at the party, because they know how you roll. Because we all lived a life that seemeth right to us, Quadon, before learning this truth. There's a way that seemeth right to a man, woman, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Come on, Quadon.
So I was looking up that word "seen," right?
Mm-hmm.
And it says, according to the Merriam-Webster, to seem means to appear to be something or to do something, giving the impression of having a particular quality, feeling, or characteristic.
Is that not this world? Let's just say, I don't want my children nor children's children go through what I've been through. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because now that's beautiful. That's just absolutely right. Because in your life, you may have seen something that made you say, I thought I was doing the right thing, only to find out that I was doing the wrong thing. So now our life has to we have to become servants of the Most High. We have to become stewards of good things, right? We have to become sacrifices to what we want our future to be. You understand? We can't let the past outshadow our future, right? We have to become sacrifices of what we want our futures to be. And when I say future, I mean our children, just like the sister said. Her children, her children's children. Well, you know what that's based on? The decisions that we make now. We have to become the living example of how we want our families to be. Now, this ain't no easy task, Quadon.
Hey, say so.
No, don't think you're just I'm just gonna get everything. Nah, this is a constant tune-up kit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a constant ratchet that just over time you just tighten it up and keep tightening and keep tightening, and then you look back and you can say that person that I was in the past is not the person that I am now. I'm not the same man or woman. You understand? Because I've learned the way that I seem it to be right, Quadon, was wrong. And how do I know it's wrong? because the graveyard is full of people who thought they were doing the right thing.
Dang. Yes, sir.
It's full.
Right.
And when I say full, you just think about all the obituaries that grandma kept on her top bookshelf. Just think about the family members, you know, as Black, Hispanic, Native Indians. Do we even remember the people who we grew up with anymore? Just think about the people who you grew up with, and you be like, well, whatever happened to Charlie? You'll be like that letter from that old buddy received from on Life. He said, "Hey man, hey, I got this letter, man. Read this letter, man.
Right.
Let me see what you got, brother. Let me see this. Yeah, this from Della Reese.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she said, your cousin Charles died. Yeah, Charles died. Oh, Charles and Renee and Sylvia, they all died. Yeah. Okay. Here go a little bit of good news right here. It says the dog lived for 2 months later after they all died, and the dog died too. I think that's it. That's all I got. Anybody else want to read a letter? You know what they said? What they all say?
No.
No. We good.
No.
Then nobody else wanted to read, right?
Right. Oh, God.
Because at that moment, even when they was locked up in prison, in jail, doing their time, they were still leaving their what? Their past. And they didn't want their past to affect their future. The mindset they was living in, even in prison. Because there's some things in real life that we deal with from day to day. And if you're not careful, your past can affect your day to day. The things you've been through in your past can affect your day to day. And that's not how the Most High wants us to live our lives. He wants us to recognize the error in our ways. He wants us to recognize the error in the things that we've done in the past that seemeth right, so we cannot taste death. Read that scripture again for me, Kodon.
Come, that's the book of Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12.
Come on.
There is a way which seemeth right unto a man.
Go ahead.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
Right. So those ways that we've chosen, the ways that seemeth right, that we would choose in our past lives, those ways leave us to death.
Right.
Now, it could be a spiritual death. It could be a physical death.
That's right.
You can lose yourself in the moment sometimes, Kodon, and it damn near feel like you lost a part of yourself if you're thinking about the things that you've been through.
Yeah. Real.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You can lose a piece of yourself because of your past.
Right. You
ever met somebody when you knew them back in the day, they was all happy, man? I'll tell you. Sidebar for me. Man, it was just shit. I guess I can say it.
Depends on what you about to say.
A sister I had met, right? And I had met her, man. I had met this sister a long time ago, brother. Right. Long time ago. Beautiful smile. She was just so happy when I met her. It was about 15 years ago, man. And I'm like, man, I always wondered what Shorty was up to. You know what I'm saying? Because she just had a good vibe about herself, man. Right. I bumped into her, Kodon. She wasn't herself, huh? And I could feel the vibe off her. I said, and I asked her, I said, what happened to you? I said, you was all in get what she said.
Life.
She said life. Now, when people say they've been through life, what are they referring to 9 times out of 10?
Like it, sir. It's so much that goes with just that statement. Like, it's like I've put so much into things. I've tried these things and I've failed.
We done tried so many what?
Ways,
man.
Hey.
Here I am talking to the sister. Hey, listen, just, I teach class. You want to sit down, you can learn about change your life and maybe getting back some of that. And she was like, I don't even know. I'm just trying to find myself.
Right.
I said, damn. It happened to you.
Okay.
Because the same way that you're choosing people or being around people that are choosing their ways that are seeming right to them, they're also choosing ways. Everybody see branching off, not realizing that we're all affecting each other one way or another. We all interconnected. We like this. Right. And if somebody's making a decision and they're choosing their ways, it's affecting our lives from day to day. Right. That's why we have to go into the history and understand our past cannot become our future. You understand? So yeah, we're good on that. So we want to open up with that. We're going to lock in with that. So I'm going to go to Proverbs 16:3.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 3.
Hold on, wait, everybody get there? Everybody got it. Proverbs 16:3. Come on,
Come. Commit thy ways, commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established.
What is this saying? We just talked about the ways that we would choose, right? So this is saying, read that verse again for me, Kodon.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 3. Commit thy works.
Commit thy works unto the Lord. How do you commit to anything? First,
I was just looking at the definition.
Come on with the definition. Come on, what you got?
Definition says to carry into action deliberately, to pledge or assign to some particular course or use. To put into charge or trust. To put into charge and to trust. So we got to put into trust thy works. What are thy works? What are your works? What do your works consist of? Do your works consist of the things that you used to do in the past? Or do your works consist of the things that you want for your future? Come on. So like, if I may, sir, you know what I'm saying? Just with the context of the scripture, it says your works unto the Lord. So this ain't just no ordinary work.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? So one, it's already saying if you committed to do this work, you can't turn back. You can't turn back. You got to put your trust in your charge according to what commit means, to doing the work of the Lord. And nothing else. And nothing else. Because if you focus on your past, then what's going to happen? Those are not the works of the Lord. Right. We just said earlier, we figured out the mistakes that we made with our past. That's right. Those works that we did with our past and those things we used to be committed to were the things that we all wanted. That's right. The things that we used to commit our lives were the things that you wanted. That girl, Big Booty Judy, that's the girl that you wanted. She broke your heart, stole your money, left you. Stole your car. You called her phone, some other brother answered the phone. But that's what you wanted. Right. That's your baby mama. That's it. Congratulations, young man. Oh, the brother with the biceps in the Jordans. In the Cadillac. with the 6 gold rings. Right. With the basketball jerseys, the one that all the girls like. Oh, that's your baby daddy. Congratulations. Those are the choices that our people are making day in and day out. And I asked earlier, we see those negative acts, and we're all drawn to it. We're all drawn to it because those are the things that are consistent to what we really want, Kodon. Until you learn the truth. See, you'll lie to yourself and say, you know what, I don't, in the world, we would lie to ourselves and say, man, I don't want to deal with that type of chick. But let that woman bend over and start busting over. Oh, you gonna find your way over there to look at her. You gonna slide. You gonna somehow make yourself, you gonna see if you can make eye contact with her, Kodon. Yeah. Tell me I'm lying. Yeah, okay. You see her, she busting it wide open, twerking all over the place back in the day. Whatever they were doing back then, I don't know. Don't be telling on yourself, Kodon. All right. Whatever they was doing back then, you'll find yourself over there too, just to try to
get in her view.
Right.
Those are the type of works we used to do. And we also seen the product of doing that. That negative, everybody say that toxic, that's bull crap. That toxic is what you want. That's what you desire. You may shake your head no, but now every young lady want a bad boy. Huh? They want a Tyrone. Why did old girl come up with a song called Tyrone for in the first place? Erykah Badu. Why? Because a lot of sisters know a lot of Tyrones, boy.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
They a lot of sisters like the bandanas and the do-rags and the pants saggings with the gangsters. A lot of sisters like the scars and the gangster lifestyle. Don't let them fool y'all. Now, once they get a taste of it,
that's that life they talking about.
Yeah. Once you get a taste of it, yeah, get a little taste of it. Then you realize, oh, wait a minute. This is not what I wanted.
That's right.
That's not what I wanted.
Right.
That's not the way I want to go through. I want to read that verse again. I want to commit to the works unto the Lord.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Commit thy works unto the Lord.
Right. Commit thy works unto the Lord. Instead of us chasing the things that we used to chase, the things we used to commit ourselves to, the countless amount of hours that we spent in the Christian church, holiday Thanksgivings and Valentine's days and all these, frivolous vacations and things that didn't amount to anything. We were committed to those things. Right. You got to commit to the Most High. Now, how do you do that? You come to class. You have to also learn that the ways that you used to choose were wrong. You can't try to stick to your past thinking that it's not going to affect your future.
That's right.
The decision that you make from day to day, that we all make from day to day, have to go with pleasing the Most High.
Right.
And that take a daily commitment. Because don't think that door can't open and that old person begin to creep through them old demons.
Right.
Don't think that they can't sneak through and try to affect your future.
Right.
See, that's what Christianity does. Christianity allows our people, Black, Hispanics, Native Indians, to lay in the same ways that we used to and say, man, God gonna love me anyway. God, he know my heart. Yeah. What she say?
The sister said good boy. So like your sister Nashama said, good boys back in the day were boring.
There you go. See?
Good night.
Yeah, see, they all know that. So don't ever be fooled by the girl. Be like, yeah. Trust me, them, the square pants, them sisters weren't dealing with no square pants out. That brother that wore the glasses, that knew how to spell real good, they weren't dealing with them type of brothers. Oh no, they don't want them to what? She right on that. That good boy, he was at home on time.
Right.
He never did anything wrong. Oh, goody two shoes. He was scared to lie. You dealing with a bad boy in the streets, huh? Everybody know him. Everybody want to hang out with, and it's still happening today, Padon. But it's only when you go through life a little bit and you start realizing, now wait a minute, these old ways, the ways that seemeth right to me, I got to change those things. I can't be a new person because I'm realizing if I connect myself to the things I did in the past, it's going to affect my future. It's going to affect my children's future. It affecting my life. So we have to start with committing thy works to the Lord, man. Keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is the history class. And I'm trying to draw a parallel to the things that we used to do. We have to get rid of those things, all right? Finish reading that verse again, Kudon.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, in the second part.
Go ahead.
And thy thoughts shall be established. Let me read it from the top.
Come.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Commit thy ways unto the Lord.
Go ahead.
And thy thoughts shall be established.
And thy thoughts should be established. What thoughts are we going to establish if we commit to the Lord?
Salakia said, the thought, like even like the scripture say, my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So those thoughts that's being established is the Lord's thoughts, which what are we reading right now in these scriptures.
And then those things in your life will be established with the will of the Most High.
That's right.
See, we fought for the things we wanted based on your will. You fought for the baby mama and the type of woman that you wanted based on your will. You established those things in your life in your past. You did that. Your decision making, our decision making, you established those things with your life in your past. But once you learn to commit yourself to the Most High, you're no longer living with that history and that past. Now you picking the right sister or the right rib or the right husband based on what thus says the Lord. And that be in his will. Let him establish that. I used to think, Kodam, you know how to pick, you know how you pick the right woman.
Now I do.
I know now. Lord knows I know now. Ain't no damn thing then, Kodam. Did she smile? I had to have her.
That's it.
If she smiled back, Kodam.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Lane? How you doing? What's up? What's happening? Hey, Shawty.
Right.
Hey, girl.
Right.
If she smiled, she didn't keep walking. Hey, that's all I needed. I'm talking to her. That's all, Kodam. It didn't even matter. Didn't matter until I began to realize, like, wait a minute, it's there's something to this thing, to speaking to every girl, huh? So sometimes sisters, you know, what came out the what they said, a high value man. Our sisters get caught up in the high value man, what he can provide, what he can do for you, what type of car he drive, how he dress, who he hang around. Is he popular? Is he unpopular? Do other girls like him? Until they realize, wait a minute, oh, you come into this truth, you start learning how to establish yourself under what the Most High says.
Right.
You turn from those old ways and start learning new ways according to what thus says the Lord.
Right.
Just remember what I said, the topic of this class tonight. Our past cannot become our future. So we make better decisions on the information that we learn in these classes as Black, Hispanic, Native Indians. These classes are designed for us to wake up to the truth of the Bible. At this day and age, we don't have a lot of time to be playing around. If you turn on the news, you're seeing all the wars and rumors of wars that are taking place all over the planet. You're seeing the mass deportation all over the goddamn globe. You're seeing that they're sending in National Guard soldiers and troops to go into cities across America to try to quell out the violence. I would damn near say, Kodam, they allowed these violence things, these cities to get this violence just so they can send them in, Kodam.
Really though.
You know what I'm saying? They allowed these neighborhoods to get so bad that gentrification would be easy. They allowed us to get so sick from the poison that they feed us. When they give you drugs, it'll be easy for you to take it because you want some type of escape. Right. Your life's so bad, our lives have begun so bad that a nigga take fentanyl, Kodam. You see niggas stuck just like this.
Right.
Fentanyl, like this. And you mean to tell me more people still smoking, Kodam?
Something called a something lean to.
I don't give a who. What in your right goddamn mind to see that brother over there leaning the way he leaning, and for me to say I want a part of that? He been stuck in that position for 3 straight days, and he's still breathing. And I'm looking for the dope man to give me what he got. You see that? That's how sick we are in this empire.
Right.
You understand? We got to recognize our past and say, you know, it can't become my future, Kodon.
That's right.
I'm reading these scriptures about our disobedience and what we did. We broke our obligation or agreement that we had with the Most High. And he sent his only begotten son, Yahweh Shah to come down and sacrifice for us to get back to him. I wouldn't waste it.
Right.
I would choose better ways than the ways that I chose in my past. Because this thing is getting real. Before long, you'll see the grocery store. Hold on. I went in the grocery store. I bought 2 bottles of water, some children Tylenol, and 3 things of Pedialyte.
$100.
Nigga, $75. Thank God.
Good night.
So I'm telling sisters, I'm telling you, learn how to make biscuits from scratch right now.
Right.
Get you some flour, get some meal and some corn, whatever it is, whatever they do. Put it together. And be able to feed your family. Be able to feed it, and a lot of it costs you an arm and a leg. These are the times we're coming to. I'm asking that we pay attention to the world that we're living in. It's going to become extremely hard. And these are not just my words. These are the prophecies in this Bible. These famines are coming to the earth. We're going to read about the horsemen that the Most High allowed to run through the earth of death and starvation, hunger, famine, Kodan, war. Since the whole world is upside down. And it's up to us to make sound decisions about what we do with our lives. Because if we don't make sound decisions about our lives, it's going to affect our future, our children's future. All right? We got to establish our ways, and our ways have to mimic what the Lord wants for us. That's what this scripture is saying, okay?
Right.
So that way we can understand the contrast between good and evil. That's what we're fighting for. All right? Drop that. Let me get Proverbs 31 and 25. You got any questions y'all can ask Baba Kishore? Proverbs 31 and 25. I'm going to my sisters right quick, Baba Kishore.
God, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come.
What is saying?
So, like it said, if I may, like it says, strength and honor are her clothing. So, the strength that a sister has in the Lord, and her honor is like her clothing. She wears it really well, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's adorned and strength and honor.
All right. And where are these things at, Kodan?
She wears it out and about, I don't know.
No. She does wear it. Yes, you're right. But is it talking about a literal clothing?
Oh, Lord, sir. Wow, this is something that she has like as a characteristic.
Her internal.
Come on, sir.
Right?
Come.
Her internal ways, how she moves, how she thinks.
Right.
That's an internal strength that you sisters had to be aware of. That internal strength has to be full of dignity, how you carry yourself.
That's right.
That old person that you used to have, you didn't really have a lot of strength then. Now, you know how people say a strong black woman.
Right.
How? How's she a strong black woman? I seen the other day the sister I had. What's the sister name, man? The actor. I just seen it just before I came to class. J Lo.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez. She our people, ain't she?
I think so. I think she Ephraim or something like that.
Yeah. She said she had 4 marriages, right? And 6 engagements. And she said, you know what? After all I've been through in my past, I'm finally realizing that maybe all this was me. Maybe all this was me. Sisters, if you've been there and if you made a lot of terrible decisions in your past, let me tell you something. The truth is, a lot of those decisions were decisions that you made. Read that verse again, Quadon.
So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
Strength and honor are her clothing.
Right. So now you're going to put on a new strength. A new strength, meaning how you live by establishing the ways of following what the Lord says. Not the old way, not the old you. The old you was off. Oh my goodness. You didn't really have strength. The old you was celebrating what everybody else celebrated.
Right.
The old you wanted Valentine's Day just like every other female wanted Valentine's Day. Right. The old you hated your husband the minute you looked through his goddamn phone and see him like anything that resembled a woman. You see your old man smiling at his phone too damn much. What you smiling at, nigga? You smiling. You can't be that. That new strength, Quadon, is based on the internal thoughts in your ways. What are you thinking before you do something? That's your strength. Because you weakness is thinking about what you did after you done it, Quadon. Right. That ain't strong at all. Like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. You felt weak to what you wanted to do, Quadon. You ever thought about that? Yeah. In your past, we all felt weak for what you wanted to do. That's weakness. Strength is, nope. I'm gonna think about that thing before I even eat. Nope, I can't even do it. Can't even do it. Because you're thinking about your honor now. You're thinking about your honor. You're thinking about your reputation now. You're thinking about not what you think. If you have a husband, you're thinking about what your husband wants first now. That's your strength. You run out and think about all the things that can make you happy, only to find out nothing makes you happy. Right. Not a goddamn thing makes you happy. You don't chase all the fine cars and the money and nothing really makes you happy. You understand that being there for your husband is a thing that you can really take pride and honor in. And guess what that thing has to be? You wear that thing like clothing. You put that thing on, sis. You got to put it on and take pride and honor in it, Quadon. Right. That's your strength. Your strength ain't, I'm going to get my piece of my mind. I wish a nigga would. They laughing at you because that's weak. The strength is being able to walk away and say, you know what? I'm never going to put myself in a position to be dealt with like that again. Our past cannot become our future. Read the end of that, Quadon.
Come, sir. The book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 25. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come.
In time to come. That means the days thereafter. You're going to find peace in that. Change in your life. Our past cannot become our future. I can drop that, Quadon. Let me get 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, Bob Kushaw. We're going into a couple topics tonight. We're just talking about our past cannot become our future, and being able to recognize the decision that we made in our past and the hurt and anguish and the turmoil and, you know, oh man. Just think about it. And be thankful that the Most High had enough mercy and grace for us to be here today. Think about all the lies that you escaped in the damn Christian church. Just think about it. You could be walking around with Caesar Borgia tattoo on your goddamn arm, right here. And for some of us that had the Caesar Borgia tattoo, we done got rid of it, Quadon. Not got rid of it, but we realized that the mistake that we made. Never understood a nigga walking around with praying white hands on his chest.
I don't like it. Only God can judge me.
Only God can judge me. Hello. What you got?
God, it's the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3.
Come on.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
What you got, Quadon?
So like I said, let no man deceive you by any means. So we said we know, which is one of the main reasons why we say the prince is the devil the Bible speak of.
Right.
Because he's the main ones that have deceived us. So it says, let no one deceive us by any means. Like it's like, for that day shall come, except there come a falling away first. Like we seeing the falling away.
So, but think about it. We all could recognize that we've been deceived.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we've been deceived by this man that is in the earth right now.
That's right.
We've been deceived by the oppressor.
Right.
Because all of us have a what? Past.
That's right.
We've been deceived by the decision that we made with our lives in our past. That's why the scripture is saying it. Don't be deceived. But we recognize that we've been the deception of the earth. They got us.
Right.
They did get us. They did. That's in the past.
Right.
But now, read the verse again.
Let no man deceive you by any means. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Right. So what day are we talking about?
Like it, sir, we in that day today.
We're in that day when you woke up and seen that we were all being deceived, man.
That's right.
That day came when you realized that your past was something that was affecting your future and was going to affect your future.
Right. That's right.
That day came when you walked into the doors of the I.S.U.P.K and realized, like, you know what? Commander General Hunter, I don't know, they got something. Whatever that thing is over there, them brothers are not deceived. Right. That day came when you walked into this class, put on all black, sat down, and begin to learn the truth of the Bible. That day became when you, instead of you thinking you so goddamn cute, you learn the truth. Sister, cover your head, sis.
That's right.
Put that dress on. Stop contending with your man.
Right.
Stop fighting your man. Raise them babies up. Don't talk about your man to your kids. Stop gossiping about your nigga with your lady friends. Don't you know that bitch is happy when you come over there talking about your nigga?
That's it.
That bitch happy as hell. You want to know why she happy? Because she's a bitch. She likes when you come over talking about, yeah, he's always gone. He never has any time for me. Love is just a struggle.
She's single as hell.
Yeah, she's single, Kodon. Girl, you should just what you think she's gonna say?
Leave him.
You should go ahead and leave him. Because she's been deceived.
Right.
Because in her mind, there's a way that what?
Seems right.
Yeah, her mind, yeah.
Right.
But she leave a nigga every 2 months.
Every 2 months.
He be dating her for 2 weeks and the nigga sneeze or laugh the wrong way. Achoo. Oh no, what was that?
Right.
Look, what you doing? What kind of sneeze is that? Huh? Why you I ain't never heard nobody. She done dated so many men, Quadam, you can't even laugh the wrong way. I ain't never heard no man laugh like that. God damn. How many niggas you been listening to laugh? And you go out with her thinking you can kick it with her, and guess what? She in every nigga face. Every man walk by. She know all of them. You ever been with a broad and you take her to the club, you thinking you got you something going on? Everybody know. The bodyguard walk up to her and just hug.
And it's shameful for you too, sir.
Shit. You have the bodyguard?
Right.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We got Kayla just walked in the house.
Damn.
Wait a minute. Damn, you know the DJ too? But this is who you choosing to get advice from.
Right.
You don't understand that sister, she's been deceived, Cordon.
Right,
Come on.
Con, sir. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right. But when you come into this truth, you learn. We tell you who the devil is on the face of the earth. We tell you the families that are of the earth. The 666 families that are running the earth into the goddamn ground that the Lord is going to destroy. And then that man of sin is being revealed to you today. Turn on your news. You tell me, riddle me this. Who would you consider the man of sin? Now, our brother may say, well, I see all the black people on the TV. Y'all, black people, we killing each other. Right. But have you ever heard of World War I? What about World War II?
Right.
What about the war on drugs? Y'all ever heard of the all the different wars that the oppressor? You ever heard of Gaza Strip?
Okay.
That's going on in Palestine right now, in the Cordon.
Okay.
They unaliving everybody.
Right.
Who's the number one mass shooter on the earth?
The oppressor.
Between the ages of 16 to 35, if I'm not mistaken.
What Leviticus just shot school up or something there?
Ah, yeah. You come into the school and you start hearing things like this. See, in the world, you hear these things, you don't quite understand it. You think everybody's the problem in the world, right, especially black people. You can't wait to get some money to move away from niggas. You can't wait to get some type of money to just escape all the evil that black people do. Not understanding you trying to escape the things that the word have taught you about your people, only to move into a place where devils are surrounding your kids. And they playing in your kids' hair. They calling them nicknames. The teacher don't even call your son or daughter by their real name. That falling away has to come. We're seeing it today. If you're listening to these classes, if you turn your news on and you just happen to scroll through any news channel, you are seeing the things that are taking place, and they'll show you a couple pictures of black people only to sway you to think that you're the problem. Lie, you're not the problem. The son of perdition is the problem.
That's right.
That's the problem. They'll tell you about the U-boat that was trying to come to the States, Cordon, that they blew up. You heard about that? The 11 people that they dropped the bomb on the other day. They'll tell you about that. But have y'all forgotten the DEA was the one that set up all the dope that come in through the peninsula with Freeway Ricky Ross?
Right.
Have y'all forgotten about the COINTELPRO? That's who pushing all the dope that's in the earth. That's who manufactured all these guns, Cordon.
Okay.
That falling away, we cannot be deceived. We're looking at it take place day in and day out. And because we're witnessing the things that we see from day to day, Cordon, we should change our lives today to have a better future.
Right.
Because the minute you see it and you wake up to the next day, that yesterday was your past. How about that? Let me clean that up. Yesterday was your past. So what are you doing today? Now that I'm saying it now, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. The oppressor, Esau, Edom, right? Tomorrow, when you wake up in the morning, I hope you prepare for your future. Right?
Okay.
Let's sit on that, Cordon.
Okay. You want to go to 4?
You think we need it? Okay. All right, so let's get into the story of Jonah. We'll get into the story of Jonah. Jonah chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 2. I'll go into the story of Jonah, man, because Jonah had a mission. Everybody know the story of Jonah. Jonah had a mission. The Most High had spoken to Jonah, and he said, "Go down there and speak to Nineveh. Ask them, because if they don't change their ways, I'm going to destroy that place." And Jonah was like, man, I don't know if I could do that mission. Jonah was trying to decide in his mind, like, nah, he knew the Most High was a merciful God.
Right.
And he was trying to protect his thing, being a priest and prophet of the Lord. But he still had a mission.
That's right.
So let's start at Jonah chapter 1, verse 2.
That's the book of Jonah, chapter 1, verse 2. Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it.
And do what?
Cry against it.
Go ahead.
For their wickedness is come up before me.
So the wickedness that city was doing was all based on what?
The wickedness that, so like I said, like against the Lord.
That was.
So like I said, they said a cry against me. Against it.
So the Most High was trying to establish a future for Nineveh.
Right.
Right? Get that? Based on what? Their past.
That's right.
So he sent a priest and prophet to Nineveh to tell them about the wickedness of their what? Past, to give them a future.
Right.
So when you hear us teaching these scriptures, breaking these things down in I.S.U.P.K, some of the people look at us like we're crazy. Some of us understand our past.
Right.
Some of us able to be like, you know what? Yeah, I still, some of us had some glory days, right?
Right.
Yeah. Some of us had some of those days. Read that verse again, Quadon.
That's the book of Jonah, chapter 1, verse 2. Arise, go to Nineveh.
Go ahead.
That great city, and cry against it.
And do what?
Cry against
now,
it.
Get along with it.
Cry against
now,
it.
Be drawn to the negativity.
Cry against it.
Don't worry about the past.
Cry against it.
He want to cry against it to establish something new that could take place for something.
That's right.
If I'm crying against something that you're doing or something that you've done in your past, I want you to do what? Change.
That's right.
The Most High wants us to change. He doesn't want you to be stuck in the same. He wants you to sit down in these classes and learn that there was a way that seemeth right and change. We're talking about the history, right? This is history, right? Cry against Nineveh. Come on.
For their wickedness is come up before me.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish.
Jonah did what?
Rose up to flee unto Tarshish. From the presence of the Lord.
So what was Jonah doing?
He was trying to get up out of there.
He was trying to get up out of there. Why?
He didn't want to do the work.
Because you know what? Because people are drawn to more negativity than they are to positivity.
Right.
Have I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Right.
Jonah knew the ridicule that he was going to get.
Right.
But he also knew how the Most High works too. He knew the Most High, his greater attribute is his mercy. Jonah recognized that.
Right.
But think about it. No, I ain't gonna let the cat out the bag yet. Where you at? Where you at with that one?
Okay, I already know that. It says, and went down to Joppa, and he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof and went down into it to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord.
Right. So Jonah was trying to get out of this thing, right? So let's do this. Go to chapter 2, verse 1.
It's the book of Jonah, chapter 2, verse 1. Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God.
He did what?
Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God.
So Jonah did what first?
He prayed, sir.
No, but in chapter 1, what did he do first?
He was disobedient. He didn't obey the Lord.
And he did what?
He ran from him.
He did what? Based on what we did tonight. What?
Oh, Salakia. He flee. Like I said, he flee from him. So going back to the beginning, he did what he thought seemed right.
Right. There you go. Yeah. Jonah was choosing what he thought was right.
Okay.
So that means that's a Jonah in every last one of us, huh?
Right. That's right.
That's Jonah did it. Yeah. You.
Yeah. Right. Ooh-wee.
Yeah. Yeah. Me.
Kawakasa.
Us.
Yeah.
Black, Hispanic, Native Indians.
Right.
We all have a mission. We all got a purpose.
Right.
But when these purposes are revealed to us in the truth, once we see who the man of sin is, we be like, nah, man, nah, hell, man, nah. Not all white folks.
Right.
Nah, man, nah. And you try to escape it. Try to go around it, Kodon. That gotta be a better way. Nah. He nah. You don't want to believe it. Read that verse again.
That's the book of Jonah, chapter 2, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God.
Once you recognize that the way that you would choose was the wrong way, you're gonna pray. You're gonna seek out the Lord. You're gonna seek out the truth of what we gonna do now. The Christian church didn't work. Big Monk special recipe didn't work.
Right.
All the Christmas gifts and Valentine cards, all the ex whores you slept with, all the pimps you involved yourself with, none of them satisfied you at all. All the money that you had, none of it satisfied you. None of it. All the different shortcuts that you took, none of it satisfied you. So you found yourself, man, there got to be I got to fall away from all this. I got to do something different. That's what Jonah did. Jonah prayed. Come on.
Sir. This is the book of Jonah, chapter 2, verse 2.
Come on.
And said, I cried by reason of mine affliction.
Do what?
I cried by reason of mine affliction.
I cried by reason of my affliction. What is he saying, Kodon?
He's going through hell. He's going through it. Or like we just said earlier, life happened.
Life, yeah. There you go. You ever get? That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I damn near told the sister, won't you just let it all out.
Right.
Let it out. Recognize every mistake, all the wrong ways that you chose in your past.
That's right.
Because it's your affliction. Yeah, it's yours.
That's right.
It's yours. Own it. Own it. That's what Jonah did. He cried by his affliction, by what the position that he was in the earth, Kodon.
Right.
And what position would that read on?
Sir. Book of Jonah, chapter 2.
You good?
I know you about to say something about iPhone. Let me reopen that out. All right. This is the book of Jonah, chapter 2, verse 3.
Okay.
The Blue Letter Bible is malfunctioning.
It's not doing what?
So like I said. All right, here we go. Every time I try to click on the screen,
It won't do it.
Yeah, no,
That's usually how it works, ain't it?
Sir.
What is it doing?
All right, we're good now.
Okay.
It was freezing. The book of Jonah, chapter 2, verse 2,
Mm-hmm.
and said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the belly of hell cried I.
Out of the belly of what?
Of hell cried I.
Out of the belly of what?
Hell cried I.
No, you got to go to hell and go down there with the devil with the pitchfork and the horns and all the other crap that they tell you that only came out of a book called titled Dante Inferno.
Right.
That the Catholic Church accepted. Come on.
Out of the belly of hell cried I.
Hell is a condition.
Right.
Think about how you came into this school. First, you recognize the ways that you chosen in your past and realize that, damn, I'm really in hell. The condition that I'm living in right now, like if I really take a good look at my life, this can't be life. You turn on the news and you see Trayvon Martin and you see Tamir Rice, you see Sandra Bland, you see Tyree Nichols. The one that got me all the time, I think about what's the brother? Castillo.
Philando Castillo.
Philando Castillo.
Okay.
Man, Quadam. That's Quadam. That's still a rough one to this day, brother.
Yeah, that brother he complied.
Yeah, he go into your glove box and brother reach into the glove compartment, need to
in front of his daughter
and the brother trying to breathe. The brother, this how we know we serve a God. You understand? This how we know we serve a God. The brother trying to breathe, he gasping for air. Put your hands on the steering. Then he yelling at the sister. She can't even. Oh my! She hearing him gasp for his last breath. And the baby, you see that? And the baby in the back seat. The baby says, "Y'all remember what the baby say?" Somebody tell me what you remember what the baby?
Her daddy.
Nah, she called him daddy, but she did call him daddy. But somebody put in the chat, what did the daughter say? What did the daughter say? I'm telling you, it broke my heart. To that day, that son of perdition was revealed to all three of them in that car. Right. And for us to watch the video, the son of perdition was revealed to us. What did that little girl say? Anybody remember what the little girl said while her father was being unalive at the hands of a stinking oppressor? Filthy, nasty, disgusting, low down, dirty bastards that we want to follow with all the negativity that he pushes in the earth. We use the devices that he put in your hand to.
Oh wow, Salaki.
Come on.
I got the video. It says
you want to show the video?
Nah,
I don't know if I can watch the video.
Yeah, nah, I can't watch. Man,
come on.
But it's saying the little girl is saying, "Mom, please stop saying." Mom, please stop saying cusses and screaming because I don't want you to get shot. God damn. Salaki.
Come on.
Man, that's about to bring tears to my eyes because that baby dude. God damn, boy, the whites of the oppressor is the goddamn devil the Bible speak of, man. I'm mad you made me look at him just now because this baby looked like she about 3 years old, and for her to say that, to see how her father got gunned down for doing what the cops told him to do. And she's telling her mama, please stop cussing, mama, so that they won't shoot you too. As a baby, we recognize that evil because a baby's nothing but pure. For her to recognize that evil, man, this scripture is so heavy. What you brought out with 2 Thessalonians, man, the son of perdition was revealed to that baby, and she will be scarred for the rest of her life. Man. Good night.
And that thing that was revealed to her that day, as she is that little girl, as she the next day that she lives would be continued to be her what? Her future. So her past cannot become her future, meaning she can't put her trust in these.
Yeah. Damn.
She can't put her trust in a piece of paper that she gonna be all right one day, Quadon. I can't even imagine a child being able to see a uniform and be like, he's coming to defend us. That was a movie that came out. I forgot what the name of the movie was, but it had what's old boy from Rhythm and Skinny, what his name is? Skinny Pimp. Talk like this, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of the movie?
It's it's a rap movie with the dude that what's his name? I think his name was It had Ludacris in it.
Oh, you talking about Hustle and Flow?
Hustle and Flow, right? What is it? Terrence Howard.
Yeah, Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard had a
Ludacris was skinny.
Yeah, skinny. Now that was another movie that they played in, and that was a cop that he pulled his lady over, right? And Terrence Howard was with her, and he pulled the girl out, and the cop was searching her, and this cop was, groping the lady. Right in front of Terrence, crashed. Look, got the money, boy. Sisters be knowing, boy.
Yes.
Now, sis, that cop was groping. I don't the actress name. I don't know her damn name, but it was Terrence Howard's wife. They was going out for the night, and he was groping her, man, right? And then at the end of the movie, I think somebody got into a car accident. The car flipped upside down and was caught on fire. And guess what? That same cop that was groping her was the cop that was supposed to save her life, Kodon. He was trying to pull her out. But she knew that this cop was the son of perdition, Kodon.
Right.
That's what we live with from day to day. That's recognizing the truth, man. That's what we had in this empire. Knowing that all the hell that we've been through in this empire as Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, you want to look to me and say that Caesar Borgia is going to be my savior, my deliverer. You want me to somehow put trust in his empire? Come on, man. Our past cannot become our future, Kodon. So like, I done went all the way over there on the tangent. I done got all the way. That ain't where I want to get to. But it crossed my mind, so I want to. You know how it go. Where we at, Salaki?
It's the book of Jonah, chapter 2, verse 2. And said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice.
And I said all that. If we recognize the things that we see and that are happening to our people, when we gonna cry out? When we gonna cry out? When we gonna do something different with our lives that the Most High may be pleased in what we do? When we gonna change our ways instead of seeking out of the things that seemeth right?
Right.
Drop down to chapter 3, verse 2. So now we get that Jonah, he cried out to the Most High while he was in hell.
Right.
Go to 3 and 2, Baba Kashaw.
It's the book of Jonah, chapter 3, verse 2. Arise, go unto Nineveh, that great city, and preach unto it the preaching that I bid thee.
The what?
Go unto it and preach unto Slaki, and go unto Nineveh, that great city, and preach unto it the preaching that I bid thee.
Now that you recognize the hell that you're in, how about you just be obedient?
Right.
Now you see that the oppressor that we're dealing with, and you turn on the news, you seeing all this type of affliction that we're all in. Why don't we just do what thus says the Lord? If you recognize your history as Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, you recognize the torment and torture and all the evil ways that you done been through in this earth. I want you to go do what the Lord asked you to do.
Right.
If you recognize that in your past you will make some very bad mistakes, or you've been through things that you wouldn't want your children to go through, why don't we just do what the Lord asks us to do? Read on.
Verse 3. So Jonah arose and went unto Nineveh, according to the word of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Now Nineveh was an exceeding great city, of 3 days' journey. Verse 4. And Jonah began to enter into the city a day's journey, and he cried and sat, yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be overthrown.
Right. Stop. So Jonah's end up recognizing that, guess what? I know what I did with my past. Right. I know I ran in my past.
Right.
I know I tried to hide. I know I tried to escape. I know I didn't want to come down to Nineveh. I went to Tarshish. I jumped on a ship trying to escape it.
Nice.
Only to end up in hell.
Right.
Nah, I better just go do what the Lord say. Jonah realized that his past should not affect his future.
Right.
He got his behind on and and locked in with the mission. Let me get Hebrews 12 and 6.
Sir. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
Drop that. We good. I want to go into another one, Kadam, but I ain't.
Boy, that was heavy. All right, good.
I ain't want to. No, I ain't gonna get into that one. I was gonna go into Moses and talk about. I got enough time. Nah, I wait. I'm gonna hold it. And with that, I'm gonna turn the class over to Preacher Prophet of the Lord, Officer Quadam. Come on, Quadam. Clap it up. Is it muted?
Check. All right, security announcements. We're the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation is the memorial blowing the trumpet, which is which is on Sunday, the first day of the 7th month, which is Sunday the 21st, September the 25th. September 2025. You can find it in Leviticus 23 through 25. Then we got which cookout we got coming up on the California
the
cookout. Got the California cookout, and I think the Texas cookout is the one after that, man. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all already know, man. We got some time.
Be there, be square.
Right. Or they say, don't meet me there, beat me there.
Right.
You understand? If any man wants to be a troop in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, I admonish them, just the brothers. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, my Shabbat, I admonish Barak, Yahweh, Shem Yahweh, Brakatah, Yahweh Matah, Sar, meaning turn, sisters, I admonish them, meaning stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courteous salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, my Shabbat, I admonish Barak, Yahweh, Shema, Lataba, Shem Yahweh, Shah, Yahweh Matah, class dismissed. I gotta do a video of that damn Castillo.
Oh, I can watch that video, but that's the
and I'm gonna do just the one right where